Hello everyone! So this week I'm doing a little bit of something different. We're doing question and answer video. Woohoo! I'm actually kind of refilming because earlier Caitlin and I were trying to film like a Skype version of it so we could talk together and you could see us interacting, but it failed and I lost my video and hers wasn't working at all, so we have to do it separately. But this is me answering the questions, and then on Friday she will answer all the same questions with her answers. So let's get started. If you could be any character from any fandom, what would you be? This question's kind of hard. Like, there's a lot of fandoms and a lot of characters, but if I could pick one, since I've already kind of talked through this going through with Caitlin, I kind of know who I'd pick. It was between two, and both of them have spoilers, so I'm going to say spoiler alert! If you are not in the Divergent or Lord of the Rings fandom and you want to be, close your ears, because I'm gonna tell you some things. So, ready? Now. Ears closed. Okay, awesome. The first thing is Triss. I would really like to be Triss because I think she's awesome, but she kind of dies, and that's really sad, and I would not want to die. So maybe not Triss. But the other person I would want to be is Eowyn from Lord of the Rings, and that would be really cool because I think she ends up getting, even if her uncle dies and like her cousin dies, she ends up getting a good deal and she marries Faramir and everything, so it's really cool. Yeah, so I would be her. Alright, are you in the PJO fandom? And I was trying to figure out what this was yesterday, and Caitlin said maybe Percy Jackson, and I think that's probably what it is, but Nathaniel Gilstrap. If that's not what that is, I'm sorry, but I am in that fandom. And I love Percy Jackson, and I've read almost all the books. I haven't read Blood of Olympus, which is the last one of the Heroes of Olympus series, so almost all of them. Favorite character from Lord of the Rings? It's so hard, but I think it's Faramir. It's either Faramir or Éomer, and I love both of them so much, especially from the books. Like, my video kept cutting off because I didn't have enough space on my phone. You know why? Because it doesn't delete things that you delete. It puts them into this like little recently deleted file, which doesn't help because it's still taking up room on your phone. It's really stupid. Okay, so favorite characters in LOTR were Éomer and Faramir. Okay, favorite member of Bastillle. My favorite member of Bastillle is Kyle. Kyle is just, he has this like resting face of I just murdered someone. It's kind of like of all the time, and he has this great mustache, and he's just, yeah, I really like Kyle. Alright, if you had to choose between your favorite band and a cat, who would it be? And this one, like, I don't know, it's not very hard for me because I'm allergic to cats and I'm not allergic to band members, so bands. Which of your fandoms means the most to you? This question is interesting because I actually have thought about this quite a bit, and I would say Lord of the Rings means the most to me because it was my first fandom and it's the one that I can kind of always go back to. It means a lot to me, and that's how I met a lot of my friends. Not only people that I met like on the internet, but I've met a lot of my friends in real life. What fandoms are you a part of? Okay, well, this one, a lot of fandoms, okay? Okay, if you want to know what fandoms I'm in, actually, if you want to know what fandoms I'm in, go back and watch my first video and I tell you about pretty much all the fandoms I'm in, okay? Favorite school subject is science or literature. I really like biology, but chemistry is pretty much the bane of my existence. Like, chemistry is so bad. But, I really like other sciences other than chemistry, so, yeah, I really like science, but I also really love literature and reading and answering questions because that's just the sort of person I am, and I like to write books and stuff, so, yeah. Would you rather go to 221B with Sherlock or to the TARDIS with the Doctor? And this one is really hard, like, trying to decide, but I think I would rather go to 221B with Sherlock, and I would tag along with Sherlock and Watson, and I would be I would be like Sherlock's prodigy, and I would be his little helper person, and I would figure out all the crimes with him because I'm awesome. Fun fact, I am the same Myers-Briggs personality as Sherlock Holmes, so yeah, I figure I can figure things out like him and be all Sherlocky. And Caitlin is the same as Watson, so we're kind of Sherlock and Watson. It's really cool. Book or manga? Or manga? Is that how you say it? I don't remember how you say it. But book. I don't really like anime stuff that much. Don't hate me for not liking anime. It's cute and stuff, but it's not my favorite. Favorite YouTuber and why? Oh, it's so hard, but probably Joe. Joe and Zoe remind me a lot of me and my brother, and so I think I love watching him because he reminds me of my brother. The Beatles or the Rolling Stones? The Beatles. What is your favorite episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender? Like the episode, it's one of the really early episodes where they go to the like fire volcano mountain place and they have to talk to Avatar Roku. If you had kids, what would you name them and why? Oh, you're in for a treat. Okay, so I think it would be awesome to have 26 kids and then name them all starting with the letter of the alphabet. Of course, that's a lot of kids and that's kind of crazy, and no, I'm not trying to beat the Duggars. I just think it would be cool, okay? I like a lot of names because as an author, I have to like look at baby names to find names for characters, and so I found a lot of names I really like. I can't always remember all of them, and I have a list of the 26 if I had to pick my top names of every letter, but I haven't been able to find it, so I won't be able to tell you all 26, but I will be able to tell you some of the ones I like, and I had to look it up because I sometimes don't remember them. So Alistair is like my favorite. It's so cute and British, and Andrew's like one of my favorite names. It has been for forever, and the main character of my like different novels that I kind of started was always named Andrew. The main character's like boyfriend or whatever would always be named Andrew because I love that name for a guy. There it is, Aubrey. It means Elvish King, so yeah, it's really cool, and it's cool for a boy's name or a girl's name. I like it for both. Robert and Herbert are two of my favorite boy names. If I had to pick my two favorites, it would be Alistair and Herbert, and I'm gonna have a son named Herbert because it's just the best ever, and he's probably gonna hate me. I like if I have a son named Robert, I'd want to call him Robin. I think that's so cute. Edward, obviously, like Edward, James, Henry, all the like kind of royal, George, all those kind of names, I really love them. For girl names, I really like kind of old-fashioned kind of sounding names. Like I've named all of my I named my laptop and my phone and everything, and those are actually the kind of names I would name my children, but like Birdie and Francis, I am legit going to have a child named Francis, whether it's a girl or a boy. I love that name so much. So Birdie and Francis and Florence and Georgie. Yeah, so that's the names. It's a lot of names, I know. Sorry. What is your favorite thing about yourself? I hate this question because I'm the sort of person who would rather pick out things they don't like about themselves. I don't know why, I just am, but I like how my hair looks. I like my haircut, and I know that's kind of superficial, but that's the easiest thing for me to pick. What is your biggest heartbreak? I'm gonna say that time that in Castaway when Wilson started floating away. That was probably my biggest heartbreak. Or that one time when my fish died. It was a very good fish. That's what I put on the grave marker. What is your favorite episode of Doctor Who? My favorite episode of all time is probably Silence in the Library. I really love Silence in the Library. And what is your favorite Bible story? This is a cool question. Okay, so my favorite is probably Jonah or Esther. I really like those. And I love Ruth too, but I really like Jonah and Esther. And then my favorite New Testament Bible story is probably when Jesus brings Lazarus back from the dead. I don't know. I like a lot of stories in the Bible, like a ton of them, seriously. I love Bible stories that are, like, some of them are so funny. You'll be reading them, you're like, was Jesus being sassy? Like, what is going on here? Jonah and Jesus bringing Lazarus back from the dead. Those are my questions for this question and answer video, and hopefully next time we do one, Caitlin and I will be able to be together, because I love question and answer videos that people do together. I think it's really fun. So, alright, if you did enjoy this video, like, comment, share, and subscribe on this beautiful top hat that's going to sit right here for a little while, and you can do like the top hat subscribe-y thing where you click on the subscription top hat because it's awesome. And I did take a picture, and now I have a subscription top hat because I'm so cool. Okay, so hopefully you subscribed on my subscription top hat, and thanks for watching! Bye! I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. Don't listen to me sing because my bad singer.